Hi, I'm Jason Naaktgeboren. I'm going to talk to you about my interview with my entrepreneur, Josh Coons of Founders Electric in Las Vegas, Nevada. Um, Getting into this, I was kind of wondering: is entrepreneurship, is this a matter of nature versus nurture? How do we find our entrepreneurs? And some of the things I found from this interview leads me to believe it's more of the nurture side of the house. Josh is a third generation small business owner. He says he got a lot of his ideas and desire to work for himself from his father, from his grandfather, who had their own small businesses. But some of the things he mentioned definitely are items that came up in class. We talked about in class a lot the desire that entrepreneurs have for independence, and he certainly fits this bill. He even goes so far as to state that I knew I would never be able to retire with anything more than a measly paycheck if I was working for somebody else for all my life. So one of the big things that drove him to get into his own business was that desire for independence, that quest to go out and work on his own. We also talked a lot or read a lot about risk taking as far as a characteristic of entrepreneurs, and I think we see that fairly well here. But it's not just blind risk taking, it's very calculated risk. So Josh started his own company roughly about 10 years ago, right when the economic recession was starting to wind down and things were starting to get good again. He was definitely doing his market research and saw that the home building in the Las Vegas area was increasing again, that there was definitely a market for a small independent contractor out there. And so he took a risk, but he also understood the market factors and the effects that he was looking for. One of the things we didn't really talk about or read about so much was the confidence that entrepreneurs have. And absolutely, Josh displays this confidence. He did not like our questions about what scares you or what are you afraid of in this market. He is not afraid of anything, saying, I don't have time to be scared. So he's very confident, and that is something I think, looking at our other entrepreneurs, some of the people we talked about, Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, people like that, they definitely have tons of confidence, bordering on bravado. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was his interesting approach to communication. He does not believe in social media. He does not believe in digital communication. All of his advertising, all of his new business comes from word of mouth. And he says in his industry, in the plumbing industry particularly, he feels for what he's trying to do, that is the best way to get his word out. So that was my interview with Josh Coons again for this class. Can't wait to see what everybody else comes up with.